Hello everyone and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged Chronicles. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Of Elusive.
Huh?
Of Elusive.
Yep, of Elusive. So let's just kick this right off. Hold it! She ran away just like that?
Yeah, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like a dirty bird she is. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education?
I don't think that pun's too hard for anyone. It wasn't that bad, but like everyone had to ruin it. Fucking Elusive. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get down. Damn it, Phoenix.
God damn it, Phoenix. Why is amnesia so painful for you?
At least I'm pretty sure he can still read. Anyway.
Most likely.
Yeah. If she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell if it was my client?
Objection! The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
This is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record. Can I get more information out of him?
Payne just was a badass, so...
I know, he
had a second of being edgeless.
He did. He actually saved the client, and the client was about to, like, fuck up too. What an amazing thing, Payne. Your skills came back to you for one statement.
Maybe he forgot that he was supposed to lose the case.
Probably so. Hold it! Or maybe he just realized he couldn't make it too boring. Immediately? As in...
As in, immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but... That's the duty of every good citizen? Or did they not teach that at your pitiful school?
Do you think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, she got fine.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a second. What's the time? Doesn't matter.
Yeah. He kind of like, because the time of death was 6:28. You know, you think you would have thought that was a little suspicious. That's a really long period of time to proceed to not call the police.
I don't know why he didn't just call the police out. Like, why didn't he just say that he called the police at the time of the murder?
You know, I'm not sure.
Unless he didn't know what time he killed the guy.
Yeah, he probably didn't. Okay, right. Hold it! How do you know what time it was?
That detective told me. You know which one I mean? The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from no-name high school.
Does any high school have a name?
Probably not, but he can fight mafia. Don't get too.
I know, seriously. Freaking,
he can kick your ass.
If he wanted, yeah, Gumshoe could come in here and suplex you, bitch.
I want to see that now.
Oh man, maybe it'll happen. I wish. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, I mean top-ranked college.
See?
I don't believe
he's
this.
He's way better than you think.
Yeah.
And he's actually a scientist. Probably.
Detective Gumshoe, a scientist.
It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what I called time I called. And if I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why you? You're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
Let's see. Also, I love how he insults the police. I mean, geez, it's kind of their job. 10 minutes is actually a decent period of time for them to, like, you know, it's...
He insults everyone. It's just like...
insult him, yeah. Hold it! So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.?
They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people calling all over Gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country.
I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you take a look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. Alright, let's go point out the time thing. Yep, I immediately called the thing. Must have been it,
Isn't.
Wait, okay, no, I think it's the one before, because he says I immediately called the police, but he didn't. He took a full, like, let's
I mean,
see,
technically it could be either of the two.
Yeah.
Because this one doesn't state the time, and the other one doesn't state that he immediately called. But honestly, I would say the other one makes more sense.
The other one? Alright, I'll present
Because the
it.
time makes more sense to me.
Right. That's a fair point. Okay, I'll present it at the time then. Objection! Yeah, this one works. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m.
So what of it?
You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There was clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it?
Oh, okay.
I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
And I hope it's nothing with the dead guy. Ugh.
I hope it didn't involve clopping with the dead guy. That'd be a little weird.
Objection! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It is only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
For 15 minutes. Yeah, sure.
Maybe he fell asleep.
He fell asleep. He lost consciousness. Yeah. Objection! 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Oh!
Mr. Wellington, this screams pretty good. Mr. Wellington.
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question.
Telephone.
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth.
Oh, wow. A bad lie. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions as if you are trying to open all the lawyers in the magical shut doll.
That's
what?
Pretty much what we do, yeah. I'm not sure if you've ever seen them, but you know, I think they're Russian dolls. They have a doll.
Oh, layers.
Inside
Okay,
a doll.
I see those. Yeah. Okay, I know.
Okay.
I misread it as lawyers, so I got confused.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah.
You must think you have something special.
Well, I am an ace attorney, so
I know that's
I
actually
think
an
I'm a little
official rank.
special. I don't think that's official rank, but that's the title of the game, and I think we've proved it to be so. So, you know, I'll take the credit. Witness!
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it? Unbelievable! You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scattered-brained when it comes to your belongings.
Motherfucker!
Yeah. Oh, the judge is...
phone you.
This is no-scope that guy.
Just imagine just the Call of Duty and no-scoping people.
Jeez. Man, I want to see that video where the judge is just like the best Call of Duty player.
Ever. It's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that strange fuck you? Haven't you ever heard that I want to fucking kill you with an axe?
Enough!
An axe murderer.
Yeah, he probably is. Oh man. Oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone.
Nick, that's iPhone, could it be?
You mean the phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do? Question further.
Back off.
Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is. It looks exactly... Damn, Phoenix got on the same cell phone.
I know, seriously. I wonder if all phones in this universe just look like this.
It actually doesn't look much like a cell phone. It looks like one of those normal phones.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking those look like house phones. It's always kind of the funny things about older games, because I don't...
Just past.
Right, exactly. I don't remember when this game came out, but you can tell by the phones, because they obviously didn't know where cell phones would go when they came out with the game, so, you know. Clearly, they never turned into this.
Yep. Looks like he got his phone. Nice, that just maybe this was this. She looks really fucking like zombie right now.
She does.
She's like, wait.
Did you ever make that face in the last game, Maya?
I don't think she did. Maybe something happened to her while she was gone.
Maybe so. Maybe the zombie well, that would explain the Nick thing.
See, it all makes sense. Now you're gonna have to shoot her.
Oh,
it all comes around, you get to shoot her.
It comes around. That's gonna be pretty dramatic. I'm sure Phoenix will be sad anyways. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. I also think I might have interrupted you. Oops.
No, it's fine. I'm saying he's weird if he is sad for that woman.
Fair point. But I think we've proven that Phoenix Wright's a little weird, and he has a crush on Edgeworth. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
But then again, a crush on Edgeworth is like the most normal part about him.
You know, actually, I think I think we pretty much established that that's normal, considering we established, obviously, Old Bag has a crush on Edgeworth. Edgy poo!
That one guy, the detective, has a crush on Edgeworth.
Yep, Gumshoe.
I'm pretty sure the judge has a crush on Edgeworth.
Yeah, just everybody has an Edgeworth boner. Oh man, Edgeworth's gonna be the new Rainbow Dash for the Phoenix Wright universe.
I said he's already the Rainbow Dash.
He probably is, actually. It explains everything. Yeah, Phoenix Wright's Rainbow Dash. Proven.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you? Objection. You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. That evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Honestly, I'm surprised it took any of this that long, huh?
That one, yes.
Yeah. Yep, and there it is. Oh my god, it's a phone booth right there. It's probably a TARDIS.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he stepped into it and accidentally went in time travel.
Maybe so, and then he came back 18 minutes later after going on an epic adventure.
That makes sense.
That's pretty intense. Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. The crime scene photo.
Actually, now that I want to mention this, I didn't really think about that much before, but the woman that you're defending, considering that her lover got killed, she's pretty cool about that.
You know, she is actually pretty cheerful, all things considered, yeah.
She's more worried about, like, being framed rather than about the whole, oh, he's dead.
Yeah. I feel kind of bad for the dead guy, honestly.
Well, she did get him in love.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap, Pain, you just got hurt.
You just got burned, nigga.
No! That's not true.
It's a phone booth.
So we abolished all of those.
I know.
And
I
the
thought
Great
we...
Food Booth War of 1986.
Seriously. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order, order.
Objection. What does reporting the crime a little late prove for you?
Objection! The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
Maggie said that she was going to return it to him, so there's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, was he looking for something else?
Was he? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts that you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to why the witness... as to what the witness was doing those 15 minutes? Yeah, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. He was sucking dicks for those 15 minutes. That's my explanation. However, be forewarned that your explanation is not persuasive. You will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please front to the court the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
Maggie.
It's, huh?
Is it the written text?
Yeah, it's either the written text or the glasses.
I think it's a written text, but it's probably. I mean, it might penalize you, but whatever.
Yeah, that's true. It's no big deal. We haven't taken any damage so far. Take that. Perhaps this is the evidence you need now. Perhaps. Ha ha ha. That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. I suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, you know, it was actually a pretty reasonable piece of evidence, but whatever. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then. Or you do, you will be penalized. Jerk.
Thanks, nigga.
I know. You exploded a bit of our health bar. What an ass.
Damn. He is a wizard mage.
a necro judge, yeah, seriously.
A necro judge who plays Call of Duty in his spare time.
Yeah. Man, we're making quite the backstory for the judge. Him and Mr. Payne were probably even buddies back in the day.
Probably. Maybe he said Mr. Payne out. That's why Mr. Payne wasn't. It was like 30 years locked up.
Probably so. Man, I wonder if Edgeworth's father was involved before he died.
Probably.
Yep. Alright.
What's your father?
Take that! Probably so. Mr. Wellington.
What? You don't do that. You almost made me have an heart attack.
Good. I hope you die. These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find... Ah.
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Indeed. Order, order.
Now you wait a second, hold on.
You know, I honestly feel like, obviously it's still, I'm pretty sure we might have more to do, but I'm pretty sure this is the point where we just straight up win the case in a real court. Like, it's a little hard to argue that away.
So, yeah,
this guy's glad, huh?
It'd be a little bit, I mean, how is she still guilty if this is all against him now?
I know, seriously. Freaking Phoenix Wright logic. Now, oh wait, yeah, I think you said that.
Yes. I didn't confess or confirm anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing.
That's what he always does.
He's just like strangles himself with his scarf.
Well, that would end okay right there.
That wouldn't if that guy just died. He just committed seppuku for us. It'd be pretty win. I know, I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
No scope. Yeah!
Exactly.
This is so exciting, watching you walk again. Don't get too excited. I want to clean up the floor.
I know, no one wants to clean up after you, Maya. Feeding you isn't difficult enough. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Man, that's pretty epic.
And then he just presents the wrong evidence like 6 times. It's like, oh, just this one.
Yep. Order, order.
Objection. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I am no criminal. It was just this third-rate fraud of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Finally turning around on them. We're all losers gotta explain this shit.
Why is that? That's easy. No. For example, the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? Which is funny because I would be like, he wrote that as you were sitting there watching him write that.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, if he was actually there as he said when the murder actually took place, he would have seen the guy write that.
Yes.
We already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. So basically you're saying that in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggie.
That is a good good point. Oh, jeez. I don't know why the emulator's derping. Like, I don't know why it's derping out like this right now.
Yeah.
The game is just
okay.
like, oh yeah. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bride before the trial. Ah, I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Yeah,
yes.
That's a pretty easy way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? Present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
The list, of course, I assume, has that on it. Not the
business... Huh?
The list, of course.
Oh, names list. Phone stored...
that's okay, now.
Oh, yeah, I think we just present the, cell phone.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah. Take that! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct?
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Didn't you try to find it by calling it?
Why you? How did you? Objection. Your Honor, these questions are nothing. They have nothing to do with.
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Think there's some relation between this witness, cell phone, and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park, and she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep. Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We already did this.
Blah, 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 beep, 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 beep. Okay.
I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Maggie the baggy. I don't know.
Maggie old bag.
Maggie the old bag. God damn it.
It's a future.
This is... Man, there's some pretty intense time traveling going on. And
it's all because of that phone booth.
Yep. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was spelled differently. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Eek. The guys in the fucking stands really like turning their heads.
They do. They really like chatting to each other. They can like on you know, hear like whispers. Order! Order!
Objection, but Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Knowing how this game works, probably.
Love it to victory.
Yep.
Yeah, but
I'm a zombie, Nick.
Zombie fucking way out. I don't get that. She looks so weird.
I don't know why she looks so weird in that frame either. Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Why does this hurt so much?
I don't know. This even shouldn't be, like, on us to determine the entire motive, but okay.
Do it.
Yeah. Take that! Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all the numbers.
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to the people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking at the phone numbers on a person's phone is the worst crime than murder.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure if you have someone sell Downing, and then
I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, no one even cares. I don't care, Mr. Wellington.
Me.
No one gives no one cares about your shit. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
Do you think any of you can know what it is like to be a refined man like me? Objection. Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
To be fair, now I'm thinking about it, wouldn't this guy be a terrible con artist? Like, normally con artists are likable people.
Maybe he's a con artist for people like Rarity.
Maybe
she
so.
just loves the dicks.
Indeed, she does. Objection overruled. Especially the huge ones. Like this guy.
And like
Mr. Yeah. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is... Let's see.
So, I want to save and look at these.
Okay, let's save and look at these. Okay, there we go. We're saved just in case any exploding happens. And, let's see.
He was a victim.
He was a victim of that group. He was victimized by this group of con artists. Is that right? And to take his revenge, he is looking for the names and numbers of the con artists.
Hold on, Nick. What are you saying? What are you talking about? If that's true, then he doesn't have a motive to kill Dustin Prince.
I guess so.
Unless he didn't want Prince to get there before.
Exactly. He had to be the one to kill the con artists.
Gee, no, it makes almost sense. I would go with that.
Yeah. It sounds like a good case to me. What is it? You became quiet all of a sudden. I'm sorry, Honor. I'd like to try one more time. Alright. One more time, Mr. Wright. And the witness big numbers of... Yeah. He was looking into the group. I think sounds right.
Yep.
Okay. He's investigating that group. Excuse me?
What in the world are you saying, Nick? If we're just looking into the group, then he had no reason to kill anyone.
Cannot accept the defense's answer. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I know, the judge is such a dick. Okay, I guess he was a member of that group. Jeez. Jeez, now that you exploded a bunch of our health bar. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into those phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much.
Oh, come on. You're elusive. You're basically Rarity. It's never too much for you to take, I'm sure.
But wait, now he killed them because he wanted to make sure they wouldn't look into the phone numbers.
Right.
He just made it so much worse than it had to be. Like, they didn't even look into the phone numbers, I assume.
They didn't. That's why I'm pretty sure earlier I said he's not very smart. Cause yeah, if he literally just took the if he literally just like got the cell phone back, nothing would have happened to him.
He could have just walked away. Jesus Christ. And even being a con artist is quite not nearly as bad as being a killer.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a con artist that's like, a few years in jail, freaking being a killer, that's,
I don't even know if I don't know what type of con artist he is, really.
Yeah, I mean, considering it was a freaking police officer, this might even be like the death penalty for that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does make quite a bit of sense.
But not only did he kill, he also framed, and he changed the murder scene.
Right, exactly. It's not like he accidentally killed it, which is why I was saying it might be the death sentence, because he premeditated it. He, planned to kill the guy, and then he didn't confess or anything. He obviously was.
And he lied in front of the court. The worst crime in this universe.
Oh my god. That's, the worst crime, and yeah. It's not like everyone does it. I'm pretty sure I could lie in front of the court and they'd be like, oh, whatever.
It's normal. In fact, they'll probably sue you if you don't lie in front of the court. You make everyone feel bad.
Yeah, that's why Gumshoe has to have his little inconsistencies, because otherwise
his pay gets deducted
even more. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I
got you now.
Oh my god, they're gonna eat me. The police officer. Objection. Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
This case sucks. Your Honor, this is unjust badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, I need to lose this case. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Huh? Everything
Please,
alright?
let's think about the content of that phone call.
Beep. Hello? Oh. Yes, this is the call again. Oh yeah, and he's gonna bring up that point.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Byrd and get this phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this point? Think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
See, he's almost so dumb that it comes back around. He's good at being dumb.
Indeed. Yeah, we think like that. Let's see. That Slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit the murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington... I remember this one. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he be unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
It's bait.
Yeah, okay, you did figure that out yourself.
Yeah, I know. The baseball left relays.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah. Take that! What Mr. Swellington saw was the witness.
He's swell.
Indeed.
To the victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. Girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman.
Oh.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. Okay,
But do anything suspicious, he might wanna check on my phone. So I had to kill him to be not suspicious.
Yeah.
That's what normal people do, right?
That's just what all normal people do. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic. Is this what you're saying?
Well, in that case, if they already had checked on the phone, and were suspicious, killing him wouldn't make this any better.
I know, seriously. This guy is really dumb. Like, I really don't know what his plan was. I mean, I get that he panicked, but jeez. There's panicking, and then there's just, like...
Being dumb.
There's being that guy from... Yeah, I was gonna call him that guy from Jedi Academy.
Okay,
you know, Jaden's friend. Huh?
Or silver spoon, or twist.
Yeah, or twist. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Pretty sure it's a crime.
Indeed. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a certain rate of education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence! That guy is really creeping out. All of you had to be waving and talking like that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone numbers, this suspicious con group that, they're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where is your proof, your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
Oh, yeah, I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea of who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can't be sure it isn't mine. It isn't mine, you simpleton.
What?
It feels good to see you squirm. Said he was a subby.
Huh?
I said he was a subby.
I know, seriously. I don't even know. He's clearly having a mental breakdown. He doesn't even know who he is anymore. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Let's see. The phone stored numbers? Yeah. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What are you trying to determine is who that phone belongs to? Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows, maybe we went on a day, maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
That's pretty big accusations, Mr. Welling Faggot. The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal. George's back to his arrogant, annoying self again. Cell phone. Something I overlooked. Okay. Some fingerprints on the phone. I've got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? What are those? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over, so...
Oh, wiped it? I wiped it?
Pretty sorely, too.
Jeez.
It is oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons among themselves.
Ah, a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say, this is my phone? Is this my phone right here, you see, nigga? Fuck. Can't talk. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the phone stored on this phone. You can check the numbers. Fuck it! Can't read.
Fuck this guard, fuck these phones. I'm flipping this table.
And incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched, because all of the numbers have magically disappeared.
I'm pretty sure you'd get in trouble for that in court, too. But, you know, you gotta be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington.
What's this? From the way you talk to me, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you finally find your cell phone?
Oh, yeah, too much. Oh, and of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, now I remember! And then Phoenix Wright remembered everything. Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. I finally found it.
Yep, and then that explains everything. So we already kind of figured that out. So that's when...
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Where's the harsh glare in your eyes?
'Cause we're gonna shake you off the trial, Mr. Wellington.
I'll shake you with my phone.
Man, that'd be pretty intense. Going for the irony angle. Huh? Fair? Alright, sorry everyone, technical difficulties. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.